Hi, happy Saturday. Well, thanks for enjoying yesterday's pilot episode of So You Want to Be Off the Grid. Uh, Production called at like 2 in the morning and they're going to push forward with the series. Huh. Nah, it's just me. But so what I've been doing is just pouring through my old notebooks and watching my progression, and it's cute to see your thought process evolve, to say the least. There's a lot of things that I learned just from rereading what I've done, and it's just amazing. I can't even begin, and I'm going to try to today. Today, I'm going to focus on what off grid really means, because as we're seeing all around us, definitions are changing and, interpretations. So, and I love that. I am all about our language it's obfuscating, to say the least. So I'm stoked for that. So I'd really like to go into a bit of detail today about off grid. I'm also going to talk about the table of contents. I'll be talking about which, steps along the decision making process and the learning process and the evolving process. I'm going to try to keep them all under 10 minutes. And what I'll try to do is, as episodes progress, there's a few of these that I'll merge in with each other. You'll see. I'll start reading them here once I shut up. So I'm going to try to keep them 10 minutes, and I'm just going to post clips on Instagram and Facebook. Videos are a nightmare uploading to those platforms. I don't know if it's just me, but that 8-minute video took me over an hour to upload on Facebook and Instagram each. I couldn't do them together. Nothing was happening. So YouTube, they go up pretty seamlessly through my Google Photos album. So I'll cut some clips out of the video and post them. But I'd really appreciate if anyone who's really interested, hop over to the YouTube channel. That's where I'm having the best luck for where I am with upload times. I can't, it was an hour. I was literally just sitting there an hour and you want to go do something else. And so that's not part of off-gridding. All right, well, so today we'll go through some of the considerations first. Obviously, I mentioned a couple yesterday, so just get to the end of these. It's a quick list. I'm going to talk about climate, geography, towns, fees, animals, water, gardening, making money, resource management, doing with what you have, letting go, learning from nature, building stuff with no experience, basic necessities, living quarters, storage, building materials selection, power, and of course, slow down. So that's some of the topics. And, since I want this to be as interactive as possible, I would appreciate maybe someone else is somewhere else in their path of, looking, and they have a question that I'm not, because I don't know everything. I don't know what everyone's doing. This is the stuff for me that really helped me to progress. So if somebody's got some, maybe I don't know, maybe maybe another off-grid collaborator is going to chime in and, help out. But, this is a lot of the stuff that, it's important. I mean, all that, that's, so I'm going to, like I said, I'll try to get a couple of them in, like resource management kind of works with power, kind of works with water, but really where I am, I could talk to you about hours just on water. So, it's, like I said, I'm going to try to keep them under 10 minutes each. Today I really wanted to go into my off-grid, and I'm not using the notebook. I'm talking from my heart. I do genuinely believe that it is nothing to do with just being off the electricity grid. There are more people tied into the grid today doing more homesteading than people. You know, it's an amazing, beautiful movement, and it has no physical ties. You understand? It's all from our hearts, you know? People are living their lives from their hearts. People are engaging in nature. People are bringing life to the planet. You're planting seeds. That's bringing life. You're changing our environment for the better. We are promoting sustainability, longevity. It's endless, the benefits. And I don't want people to ever think that I am excluding any homesteaders that are tied into the grid, because you know what? Good for y'all. It's hard without power. You know, this is, you know, so, you know, everybody's living their heart life. And that, to me, that's what it's all about. You know, I mean, like I said, I lived in cities renting apartments till I was 43 years old. You know, you're not, I don't know, whatever. Everybody's living their own best life, like I said, but I never felt the heart life until I got out here. You know, it's community. It is definitely community oriented, and the things you learn just from observing, you know, you learn how to build by seeing what kind of building stuff you got to deal with here. Like, so here I got 20 degrees at night, winters, and, you know, it's 107 has been my highest. You know, I've had 60-mile-an-hour winds that I've tracked. Rain, snow, hail, you know, so that's all the stuff you have to, you know, you got to take into consideration when you're putting up something that you want to be a permanent structure, like a garden or a chicken coop, or, you know, even your domicile. Like if you're going to build your home right off the bat, you know, like me, I chose the motorhome because it was built, it was assembled, everything worked. I had all the systems because I don't know how to do none of that. So plug and play was my way, and I bought it. I didn't finance a brand new one. This thing's a 1986. You know what? Everything works great. So, you know, that's part of letting go, and it's part of working with what you have. And, you know, so there's just this whole beautiful philosophy related to off-grid. Do for yourself, like make for yourself, just create something. I don't know, maybe it's because I don't have kids, you know? I don't have kids. I never had kids. I never created something that way. But so to me, it has been very rewarding and fulfilling to, you know, just to have this creative freedom. And I respect and admire all my homesteading buddies, on grid or off grid, because y'all are just amazing souls. And it's just really been a special privilege to be opened up to that community on Instagram. And, you know, super grateful for it. And I think we're going to stop because it's getting near 10. So, you know, figure out your why. You know, your why is going to motivate you, you know, because, you know, like call it something to blame. Call it whatever you need to call it to sell yourself on getting started with the idea of doing it. Because the stronger your why, the more your desire is going to be to make the what. All right. I hope you like I said, we're not going to, you know, these are going to be primarily on YouTube. So I'm not trying to tell no one what to do, but they'll be on YouTube if you want to watch them. All right. Thanks, y'all. Stay peaceful.